Hey confectioners, what's up? I'm Mark and welcome to Epic Confections. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification for new epic Halloween videos right up until Halloween. So I'm sorry I'm a little late with today's video. It's been a crazy weekend. I had 6 wedding cakes to do and I was just exhausted, you know? Any hoozlebees. Today I wanted to make something a little less gory. Y'all know I love my gore, and of course I'm still going to continue to do my gore, but I wanted to make something a little bit more kid friendly. So today I'm going to be making 3 easy, all buttercream Halloween cakes for the kids. Let's do it! Go! So for all 3 of these Halloween cakes, I baked off 4 6-inch round red velvet cakes. I just thought it would be really cool to cut into them and have that red velvety texture. It also looks like blood, so I mean, hi, Halloween cakes. So for my first cake, I'm going to make a really simple brain cake. So all you'll need is 1 6-inch round red velvet cake and some buttercream that's dyed a brain matter color. I literally just took white buttercream and put in 1 drop of brown. So again, these are supposed to be really simple and easy. Anybody can do them at home, especially for a Halloween party or just to send to school with the kids. Make sure it's all nut-free, except for the person making them. So I just filled my small piping bag with that ivory color buttercream without a tip. So you can trim this down a little bit to make it shaped a little bit more like a brain. I'm not going to. You really don't have to. Also, if you decide, you can definitely cut this in half and fill it with buttercream. I'm not going to because there's going to be a lot of buttercream on the outside. So I'm just going to start by making 2 lines right down the center of the cake. So you have your left side and your right side. So now I'm going to cut each side in half, so there's going to be a top half and a bottom half. And I'm just going to make some zigzags, like so, on the top half. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the bottom half. Very easy. Anyone can do it, super fun. Next, I have some red strawberry glaze. You can pick this up at any of your grocery stores. Even if it is a clear glaze, you can just add a couple drops of food coloring. Just taking a paintbrush and just applying it all over the brain randomly. Done. Easy. Brain. For the kids. On to the next. So for this next cake, I'm taking 2 6-inch round red velvet cakes, just leveling them both out. And I'm going to cut 1 in half. We're going to keep this other half for the other cake we're going to make. So just taking a little bit of white buttercream. This can also be cream cheese. That pairs very well with red velvet. Just gonna stick him on like that. And this cake is gonna be Frankenstein. So I made this really cool lime green color. And I just filled up my cheater bag with that lime green color. And I'm just gonna ice my entire cake. And just starting at the top, just smoothing it out as best as I can. Using that hot water to really smooth out that buttercream. And then starting on the sides. And again, just trying to smooth it out as best as I can. And just taking in that excess buttercreams on the sides. And bringing it into the middle. Just cleaning up my board here because she's a little messy. Next, I melted down some chocolate in the microwave, and I have a disposable piping bag here. Just gonna pour a little bit in there. And with this chocolate, I'm gonna be creating his hair. So you do want to find the front of your cake. For the front of the cake, you don't want those drips to be long because that's where we're going to be putting his face. And I'm just going to fill in the rest of the top with chocolate. Just taking a nice clean spatula and just gingerly spreading it out. So this is where his face is going to be. See how the drips are nice and tiny, and then towards the sides they get longer and longer. So that's kind of his hair. His hairline, he's got fabulous hair. So just using a disposable piping bag, I'm taking a little bit of gray, and we're going to be making his bolts, I guess, on the side of his neck. Yeah, bolts. They're bolts. So you want to creep down, see where this neck is. So right on the side of his neck, I'm just applying a little bit of pressure here. And there I made a bolt. But I'm not done yet. And if you're not happy with the way that looks, you can always take your spatula, dip it in hot water, and just kind of shape it. Buttercream is really, really easy and pliable to shape, so you really can do a lot with buttercream. That's why I love working with buttercream so much. And then just going back over this again, I'm going to apply just a little tiny nubbin, I guess you can call it. So those are his bolts. I'm actually going to do gray eyes. So we're going to do a blob here. And a blob here. There's his little tiny eyes. And just taking that chocolate again in that disposable piping bag. Just going to make some pupils on him. He's just like, hi everyone. And I found this really cool scar thingy at the dollar store. They have such cool things for Halloween. If you use your imagination a little bit, you can find a lot of stuff you can throw on cakes. So I found this thing that looks like a scar, and I'm just gonna place it right on his cheek. He's got a scar. Poor guy. For his nose, I just put a little bit of that same lime buttercream into a disposable piping bag. And what I'm gonna do is apply with a little bit of pressure and pull up. So he has kind of like a really cute, bulbous nose. And again, if you don't like anything, you can always fix it. I really like that nose. Look at it, it's so cute. For his mouth, I'm just gonna make him do a little tiny smiley face because he's happy. He's happy that he gets to be with all of you. So I'm just using that chocolate. Now when you are using chocolate for facial features or anything like that, you do wanna make sure that it's almost dry because you don't want it to drip, right? And there he is! There's little Frankenstein! I love him, I think he's adorable. So for the third cake, here is the top of that other cake that we cut. And again, just using a 6-inch round red velvet cake and just cutting off the top, flipping it around so it's nice and level. Just using a little bit of white buttercream to stick it all together. You can add whatever kind of filling in there that you'd like. For this one, I am just going to trim up a little bit of the edges just to make it a little bit more round. And using that same gray that we did, oh look, his little thing fell off. His bolt fell off. Just where we carved the edge, I'm going to be making a little eye here. And a little eye there. So that's the mummy's eyes. Just taking a little bit of red liquid gel, and I just want to put a little bit of red for his eye. We are going to make a nose, however it will be covered up, but I'm just making a little nose. So next I have a small piping bag with a flat tip. And I filled the piping bag with plain white buttercream, and I started just making random strokes all around the cake until I was happy with the way the mummy looked. So then if you want to make it a little gory, in between some of those spaces where you can see the red velvet cake, just put a little bit of that strawberry glaze. And there you have Mr. Mummy. So there you have it, kids. 3 super easy Halloween buttercream cakes. We have your creepy mummy. We have cute Frankenstein. And we have a human brain. If you like what you saw, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification for new epic Halloween videos right up till Halloween. Thank you so much to Mariposa Market for sponsoring this video, and I will see all of y'all next week. Mwah!